So today we are going to do spine curls. Now spine curls lead on from half spine curls and pelvic tilts. So before you start any exercise, and all my clients in the classes know this, we always just take a minute to check your posture first, because there's no point doing something if you skew. So your head is on the floor, you may or may not need a cushion. It all depends on the alignment of your neck, but you want to be comfortable. Ideally with a spine curl, if you probably better not to have a cushion, but there you go. There's different arguments about that. You can make sure your shoulders are relaxed on the floor and your rib cage. You've got that slight curve of your lower spine. And then Paul's going to place his hands into a V on his pelvis. So basically you take your hands, the thumbs of your hands, and you put them on your hips and then make a triangle. And so that's where you would rest your cup of tea. Just allow your rib cage to settle. The knees are hip width apart, and then your feet are in line with your knees. So you can relax your hands down. Good. So full spine curls, again, fantastic exercise for stretching out the lower back, stretching out the front of the hips, and mobility in the spine. So getting those vertebrae moving and some flexibility in the lower back. What is so funny? What? So we're going to take a breath in, rib cage. As you exhale, allow the belly button to drop in, roll the pelvis. So remember, your pelvis is without the bums first, and then squeeze your bum cheeks, and you're lifting again through each vertebra one at a time. So imagine peeling the spine off the floor. Imagine what a vertebral column looks like. So this is where you're going to start feeling the stretches along here. Think of sending your legs away from you, so reaching. Now when you get to the top, if you can just stay there for a second, Paul. When you get to the top, you want to make sure that you're leaning on the back of your shoulder blades. If you just go up a bit higher, Paul, like badly high. If you are in this position, you start coming up to the shoulders and the neck, so you're putting unnecessary pressure on the neck. And also you start to encourage an arch in the back. So if you just drop down into the correct position. So to correct yourself, you generally just drop the chest down, and that will bring the rest of you. Doesn't matter if you're not in a perfect line. The idea is not a perfect line. It's better precision at the top of the body, so that you're not going to hurt your neck. So your bum cheeks are working, the core is tight the whole time. So you breathe in through the rib cage again. And then as you exhale, imagine there's a candle burning underneath your bum. Please don't fart. Crumbs. And then bring yourself down, one vertebra at a time. So you can see the bum is the last thing to come down. So you get this big scoop as you start coming to the lower part. And again, massive stretch in the front of the leg. And relax. So we're going to do 2 more. Neutral. Good boy. Inhale. So belly button in. Roll the pelvis towards you. Good. So again, be aware of the knees flaring. That happens quite a bit. And the feet rolling. So you want to make sure that you are firmly on the feet. So you're not digging into the floor. They are just nicely balanced across the toes. Again, check the shoulders. Make sure they don't tense up as you come down. And you can, if you want to, after this, just give your knees a hug. It's quite a nice feeling. So that is a full spine curl for you. There are more variations which will go in level 2, level 3, but this is the level 1 spine curl. So